Greetings, I'm Pillar Nexus Ancient Ladder with more Pillar Loves Tabletop games with Revolution. Yeah. Make your bid for power. Over the course of the game, you'll be bidding on actions by using Force, Blackmail, and Gold. One Force beats any amount of Blackmail. One Blackmail beats any amount of gold. More gold beats less gold. At the start of the game, you will have 3 gold, a Force, and a Blackmail. You'll have your handy dandy bidding screen with a very helpful reminder on the inside. And then everyone will secretly place their bids. It doesn't really come up that often, since most people start with only 5 and very rarely have more than 5, but you can only bid on 6 things. In the base game, we have these 12: General, Captain, Innkeeper, Magistrate, Priest, Aristocrat, Merchant, Printer, Rogue, Spy, Apothecary, and Mercenary. For a given color, you are not allowed to put resources of that type on them. The General and the Captain are immune to Force. The Innkeeper and the Magistrate are immune to Blackmail. If someone ever places bids of a type that are not legal, the illegal stuff is removed and any remaining stuff still applies. So if I go, say I go to put Force and Gold on a General, by accident, I lose the Force. But if I still have more gold than anyone who tried to bid gold, I can still get him. So the bids are resolved left to right and top down. Winning bids will get you support. Support? Yes. Support, which is this track. Support is how you win the game. Force, or Blackmail, or Gold. So the same stuff you use to bid. And Influence, these cubes. So the General, for example, lets me influence Fortress. At the end of the game, I want to have more influence in a given location than anyone else to get the bonus. No one gets it for a tie. So after all the bids are resolved, we check to see what resources you've gotten from winning bids. You are not allowed to hold on to any resources. You must bid everything. And once you bid, it is gone, win or lose. Unless you're playing with the variant that lets you reclaim lost bids. If you have fewer than 5 resources, let's say the only thing I got to win was the Aristocrat, which got me 3 gold. The difference is made up in gold, so that you have at least 5. If you have more than 5, you get nothing. You just get the resources you won. And then the game will end when all these spots are filled up. You can still bid on something even if all the cube spots are filled. Let's say the Fortress is filled up. I can still bid on the General just to get the support and the Force. I can't influence the Fortress anymore, but getting that for cheap, you'd be surprised what you can bid. You can win with 1 gold in this game. You can win quite a bit. And really, the cheaper you can get stuff, the better. But yeah, once all the influence spots are filled up, we go to see who's got the most for each one to get them the bonus support. And any resources you have at the end are going to be worth support as well. So the stuff that you won that turn, gold's worth 1, blackmail's worth 3, force is worth 5. Add to your support. Highest support wins. So, in addition to the base game, there are 2 expansions that expand the game up to 6 players. The first is the Palace, which adds this new space right here. It gives you some more people to bid on. The Viceroy, the Messenger, the Mayor, and the Constable. Alternatively, the advantage of the Palace is the card house. When you influence the Palace and occupy the guardhouse by bidding on the Viceroy, putting your cube into the guardhouse makes you immune to the effects of the Spy and the Apothecary. Alternatively, there is the Anarchy expansion, which adds the Garden, where every cube in there is 10 support each, but there's no direct way in there. You have to do sneaky stuff like Governor or Spy or Anarchist. But also adds the Asylum and the Jail, where having the most there gets you negative support. It gets you Forbidding. You get the Warden, the Heretic, the Governor, and the Anarchist are added. The 2 expansions are mutually exclusive, but since they both add new player colors, you could use whatever combination of colors for the players, regardless. So what do I love about this game? It's quick, it's simple. I don't have to think too hard about the game, about teaching it. It's fairly straightforward. You place bids, you do stuff. You're trying to get the most cubes in a spot. You can try to read what other players have done last turn to figure out what they're going to do this turn. And it's just a straightforward bid on stuff and do things game. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of straightforward bid on things games in my collection right now. Used to have a 20th Century, which had a little bit more going for it, but I feel like this game's more likely to hit the table as a quick, fun spending of time. But yeah, if you can find a copy, get it. It's awesome. This has been Pillar Nexus. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.